Alright, so this is me looking at the E-mini S&P. We're coming into the open right now, and it looks like we've got a short setup. So we've got a shift in market structure, and we've just run out a previous day high. I didn't trust this because the open is always very volatile, and it's highly likely that we was going to run out that high up there because we've obviously been trending up as well. So we can anticipate that continuation at the open. So my thought process was basically like, if we do run higher, then I want to see us take out that 15-minute buy side liquidity and potentially a 4-hour zone as well. So this is the open, and you can see how it doesn't respect the fair value gap. So here, this is me like looking at how many handles a stop would be if I was to sell short from there, but I didn't like it because we've got these highs, as you just saw, on that 15-minute time frame up there. Okay, so I wanted to see whether we would run into those at the open, and we got that. So I was just watching price here. You can see how I've got 10 and 11 o'clock highlighted on my chart. So that's generally like the time zone that I like to trade between. And you can see here it looks like we're going to drop off, and then price literally rockets higher. So tricking everyone into thinking, alright, it looks like a short. And here we can see that we've got this massive new day open gap on the E-mini. So that's me putting in the gap. So this is on regular trading hours. We can see we've got that new day open gap high for Wednesday, which is today, and then we continue to run up. So I wanted to get the open price as well for the morning session. So that's at 4,566.50. You can see we just completely annihilate those highs aggressively. So if you was going to take a long on this this setup, you would have had to have bought within this grey shaded area, just here, not the one at the top, the one at the bottom. Alright, so we run out that 15-minute high, and then I'm just watching price. I'm not in a rush to do anything from this point. So we run out that 15-minute high, and then we also tap the high of a 4-hour buy side liquidity zone. And then you can see that this is me now taking a short after tapping into that 4-hour. I'm using an order block and an inversion fair value gap. So I've gone short right there, and I'm looking at these sell side liquidity zones. So just where I've marked out liquidity rests here. And you can see that we basically just dump straight into that liquidity zone right there. And this is with 3 micros. You see me take my partials right here and show the executions. And then I leave 1 micro on to run lower because we've been trending up, and there's going to be a lot of retail stops underneath those lows there. Okay, so this is basically most of my position. I took 2 contracts off there, was pretty accurate for that sell side liquidity zone. And this is the live account and the profit on that. So I just thought I'd show that quickly. I'm not going to be showing everything else. I don't need to show like the account balance, that's my personal business, but you can see all the results here. Okay, so little update here. I want to see price respect this 5-minute SIBI in here, and I don't really want to see us trade above 50% of that. So we're at that 50% mark now. If we break through here, we're most likely going to trade higher again. So yeah, we need to see it really and truly respect this mid-level within this SIBI right here. Okay, at the moment we got some bullish order flow. So unless we sort of reverse from here, then I'm probably gonna get stopped out at around break even. But you can see how, okay, looks like we're dropping off a little bit, but we'll give it a few more minutes and then just see how it plays out. But if we do drop off, then just note how we respect like 50% of that SIBI in there with the 15 minute buy side liquidity at that red line. Okay, so sensitive price point right there. Alright, so you can see how we've traded to 50% of this SIBI in here, and we've now broke away from that. So I like that price action, and I feel like we can definitely trade lower and potentially go to 4.5, 4.6. So I'm just going to be holding it, and we'll see where we are towards the close. At 4 o'clock. Alright, so we'll see where we trade to by 4 p.m. I haven't set a TP. It's all the way down here somewhere. Obviously, if we do continue to just dump, even tomorrow, if we begin working back into the new week open gap or take out this low down here, then yeah, I'll just be monitoring price. But I've got my TP all the way down here, just so I can close out when I want to. Alright, so that's that. Note how we traded to 50% of that BISI, could have sold short from there. I didn't want to add any more risk. It's one of the things I'm really trying to refine, respecting risk, not feeling like I have to be in loads of different positions all the time, and just being satisfied with enough, and working in small steps. Most traders are always trying to make loads and loads of money very, very quickly, and I used to do that, and the markets have a very funny way of showing you certain things. You know, you can make that kind of money, but you have to build up to that. You know, if you're not used to making thousands and thousands a day, which many people aren't, then suddenly just going out there and doing that, your whole mind and your psychology isn't going to be equipped for that, and you have to work with where you currently are and what you're currently doing. If you're working a job and you're earning that couple £100 a day, then you got to start trading with that. Like, try to make 200 in a day, try to make however much it is you earn at your job in a trading session, and work with that, and then grow that, and then as you get used to making more money, then start gradually growing things and using more contracts and all that kind of stuff with time. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at with everything, and I'm just being honest and transparent. I don't make thousands and thousands every day. I want to grow into that. This is where I'm currently at. It doesn't matter whether you're trading live or whether you're trading demo, whether you're trading 10 contracts, whether you're trading 1 micro. If you're showing your executions, you're showing where you're getting in, getting out of trades, then all of that can be scaled with time. This is what people don't really understand. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you in my next video.